Where can I put this? Put it right there. What's going on? What's going on? How y'all doing? I, of course, start this off with promo. I gotta post this on my Instagram. How are y'all doing today? Today is November 29th, and my birthday is tomorrow. Can y'all hear me? Cause I got a little upgrade. Hey, I got a little upgrade. So I want to know if y'all can hear me clearly today. I wanted to come on here before I start ripping and running tomorrow. So how are y'all doing? Okay, I heard you. I'm trying to decide if I want to wipe this off. Okay, volume is great. Okay, so I, of course, wanted to let y'all know that my birthday tomorrow, and I'm turning 26. Yeah. I wanted to tell y'all that, but on a serious note, I wanted to tell y'all or talk to y'all about two cases that have been on my mind and weighing heavy on my heart. I wanted to wait. You know, I like to give things time. I like to give cases time to develop. I'm not really like every other YouTuber that you may see. I feel like it's been a overload of content and people talking about the same things. Like, say it's one channel that I'm talking about, and they're constantly producing. Okay, Ma, I'm recording. It's okay. So say I'm talking about one. Okay, hold on. Say I'm speaking on one case, but if I speak on one case 5 times in 1 week, that's too much. I feel like it's a lot of channels that's doing that, and it's like an overload of content on the same thing. And to me, I feel as though it's a lot of YouTubers that's profiting off of the death and demise of others. And I don't like that. Like, you could try to rationalize it how you may want to, but that's how I see it. I see it like these people are profiting and giving updates, small updates, but gaining so much from talking about another person's demise, another person's death. Now, of course, I'm here to speak on Shanquilla Robinson, and I'm also here to talk about a young man by the name of Delano Brooks, or Burks. I think it's Burks. I've been following his case. He's been missing for about 2 weeks in Houston, Texas. And I've been following his case ever since I first seen that he was missing and seen the certain circumstances. And I couldn't even, like, it's not, when I see something tragic happen, I don't think to automatically record a video. Because to me, that's kind of selfish. I really want to see how it played out, and unfortunately, in Delano's case, his body was found in a body of water last night, I believe, or yesterday. So, which one do I talk about first? Because both of them, to be honest with y'all, both of them, that's why this title is Friend or Foe, because in both situations, what about your friends? I mean, both cases show that friends ain't really friends nowadays. And it's tragic that it's like that. It's very tragic that it's like in every situation, friends fail. They fail you the most when you need them the most. So, first, since there has been a certain overload of content on Shanquilla, I want to start with Delano Burks. I keep saying Brooks. My apologies. But I want to talk about Mr. Delano Brooks. See? Damn it. Mr. Delano Burks, 27, I believe. The youngest child. I've seen his mother. She's done several press conferences looking for him, done several searches. But I don't think that it was, I don't think that the search was done in a really effective way. And I don't know why. I don't know why it seems like the police doesn't come out with helicopters and stuff like that for one of us. But let it be a child or, a YT, they come all out. But so the circumstances of Delano Burks missing case is that he was out drinking with his friends. I believe his friend was driving his vehicle and he was an occupant in his own vehicle. They stopped at a restaurant because Delano said that he had to use the bathroom. And apparently, before Delano was finished, I guess the friends just left him. I was reading up on it and it said apparently he took too long and they left in his vehicle without him. What?
I threw it in there.
Oh, okay, thank you. So, so certain surveillance shows that Delano was thrown out of the establishment for being, I guess, too drunk or something. And the surveillance shows him staggering. And it's more than staggering, to be honest with you. Those were very alarming videos. If y'all haven't seen it, after this live video, I will link it on my community so y'all can see. And I might actually do a video on this anyway. But there was, I believe, 2 videos showing him almost running through the streets, in a very belligerent and fast pace. Some people were saying that it looks like he was being chased. To me, it looks like he's possibly paranoid, going through an episode of some sort. Who knows? But I don't really think that situation was murder. Or at least I'm hoping that it wasn't. But like I said, his body was found. And hopefully the autopsy can show certain things about it. But I'm hoping that his family files wrongful death lawsuits on his friends. Because you should never feel comfortable driving off in somebody, like you left the person whose vehicle you have. And you didn't, the thing about the friends is that they didn't report him missing. They waited a whole day or so like he was going to get in contact with them. I just feel like all in all, people don't know how to be friends. I've known that for a while. And I mean, goddamn though, like that don't make no sense. You're supposed to make sure that your friends, no matter how messed up they is or how confrontational, you're supposed to make sure they get home. And I kind of learned a long time ago, like if you want to get hammered at home. That's all I'm going to say. Get hammered at home, because if something happened at home and, you have better chances of survival by staying home. Because these friends, these so-called friends, what they got going on now, that's a poor excuse. And I was talking to my little brother about Shanquilla, because some people, I realize like some people just really, they don't know certain things. Like they not up on what's going on, like news and stuff like that. He had no idea about Shanquilla. So I hipped him about it. And I basically said, like, Sterling, that could have been you or me. Because one thing about us growing up, we had so-called friends. And the so-called friends is the people that if somebody that's outside of your friend circle make a joke about you and make you the bid or the butt of the joke and they laugh, but you done spent the night over their house, they calling your ma, all that shit, they not friends for real. I had to pretty much exile or, just play the background for years and be okay with not having friends and not being social, because I knew that even going down the street with these type of people just ain't gonna cut it. Let alone going out of the country. I can't think of not even 2 people that I would go out of the country with. Respectfully, because some people, you see it. Like some people, you end up not being able to drink with them because they ruin it for you. They getting into fights. You can't go to the club with them. You gotta listen. It's been too many things that didn't happen for me to know that I don't really got no friends. I never have. And I used to beat myself up about it, but in times like this, I'm thankful. I'm thankful that people showed me that they ain't fuck with me. Because if I would have ignored that, and then you go out of the state, you go to a whole nother state, or you go out of the country with them, they end up doing some shit like that. Now, I remember when the video came out of the fight between whatever, Roughneck versus Shanquilla. And I knew exactly what it was. So immediately when that came out, people was like, damn, why didn't she fight back? Why didn't she fight back? I know why she didn't fight back. Because I've done that too. And with me, it was with my sibling. I got into it verbally with my sibling. And it just started. Like the fight just started, but you catch yourself. And it's almost like you want to show that you're not, you want to show, how can I put this? Because I just had it the other day. It was almost like when I didn't fight back physically, I wanted to show my sister that I didn't, like, we can get into it verbally. But I have so much respect for you, or I have enough respect for you that I don't want to, like, even if you beating my ass, I don't want to fight you back. because I want to show you in this moment that I have respect for you, that I have love for you. And I mean, this ain't the bad. Like, I'm really, I'm dumbfounded at people really. They was looking at the Bad Girls Club, but to really try to execute that and think nothing bad is going to happen is ridiculous. That looked like an episode of the Bad Girls Club. And it's not cool. The minute that you see that somebody not fighting you back, it's not time to go extra hard. It's time to stop. Slow yourself down and stop. And apparently a whole nother girl jumped into it too, in which we didn't see. But that don't mean that they not gonna get charged. And I'm just waiting. I'm waiting for it to play out some more. I don't want to keep flooding y'all with the same thing. I'm not that type of person. I will get better on being prompt, when something happens, or, a few days after or so. But I don't want to flood y'all with talking about it, because I would feel guilty. Like, if I was some of these YouTubers, I honestly would feel guilty, because I would feel like I'm profiting off of Shanquilla's death. Or even I'm profiting off of Delano Burke's death. And I don't want to feel like that. But hey, I want more details. I want to see how the friends turn on each other. I want it to be more than this. I seen a comment that said, wow, these news channels need to, they need to get better with these updates, because all of these YouTubers have already said that. And the reason why they've already said it is because they're seeing what it's doing for their channel. That's why they already said it. And that's why they're continuously, every single day, doing updates on it. I want to see everybody switch it up. And yes, I want to talk about that too, because, okay, so another person that I feel is going to get some serious consequences is that doctor that the friends called to come over to the villa, because you are never supposed to take people's advice of not taking her to the hospital and not really getting her the help that she really needs and being examined because they said so. I mean, my thing is, as a doctor, you're supposed to make that call. Period. You're supposed to make that call. If she's not responding well, but she's still stable, you're supposed to send her off to the hospital ASAP. And of course, you wouldn't be able to see injuries that's like, there was no bones popping out and things like that. So how would you know if there was or was not internal bleeding? Like, some doctor, some friends, some doctor. This whole thing is just, and like you said, how could y'all leave her in that villa by herself and just go? First of all, it's a dickhead move to even come to Mexico, not even be there 2 days, and have to turn your ass back around. But no, wait, there's more. You got to turn your ass right back around and go back to Mexico, because you about to get in. You about to get the warrant. Like, my people, my people. And I mean, I don't know if the dudes that was there was homosexual or not. You know, I don't know the nature of that. Because my thing is, when you see something brutal like that happening and you have the power as a male, like, why wouldn't you break that up? It's very feminine to, like, just record and be like, fight back. You're not going to fight. Apparently not. Apparently not. I'm so I can't even imagine how her parents feel. I seen her father talking, and he was saying that that's his only child. And how could y'all feel comfortable coming back and going into hiding? Even the one light skinned shorty, even her, she had a Instagram live or something where she was just talking about it in such a cold way. And it's like, you ain't fuck with her for real. Y'all didn't fuck with her for real. And bottom line, I just really don't think that anybody knows how to be a real friend anymore. Period. Even if it was a circumstance like she had got totally hammered and then she fell and hit her head or something, y'all still was gonna fail her. Y'all still was gonna fail in getting her the proper aid that she needed. This is how people, I mean, it was this situation where it was co-workers of mine, right? And they was older than me, so I really didn't communicate with them. They was at a totally different store location. But one thing I knew about them was they like going out drinking. Sometimes they like drinking on the job, but that shit ain't had nothing to do with me, right? So their routine was to go out and drink after work. And, you know, one would drop the other one off and go on about their way. And they did just that on a Friday evening. So come that Saturday, one of the co-workers end up dead. And why? Because their routine was that one dropped the other one off. But if you don't make sure they straight when you drop them off, they're going to suffocate on their own vomit. And that's exactly what happened. And I said, damn. Oh, it's getting really real. It's getting really real. Mm-mm. And I mean, the other co-worker, they felt very guilty and things like that. I would too. I would feel guilty too, because of course you don't think that nothing's going to happen, but you got to make sure they straight. If that's your drinking buddy, or if y'all are so-called friends, you got to make sure they straight. And it's to the point where if you got to, like, my thing is, if they are that drunk and you got to make sure they got air, you got to make sure they throw up either once or twice. It's like a whole thing, okay? And I was like that before. I was like that to help people out before I even became a mother. It's like what you do. It's what you do. And have I had fights when I was? No. I don't. These so-called friends just really ain't friends. Let me look at that comment. Yeah, and the thing about it is, I probably wouldn't even go out of the country or out of town with friends. Um, Family is another thing. And that's kind of interesting because I have gotten into it with my people while we was like, you know, out of the city. Um, but we never got like we never departed from each other. And that has to be like the instinct. You can't, no. Mm-mm. No matter what state you in, you can't leave each other. No matter how many drinks you had, these friends just ain't shit. And situations like this, it be having me ultimately speechless. Because I'm just like, I mean, people just, they be so fucked up. And then they just act like they did nothing wrong. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. I mean, we ain't even see a brutal beating like that on the Bad Girls Club. We didn't even see it on there. So, and my thing be, people be taking out their anger on you physically, and it be something that don't even have nothing to do with you. That's the thing that gets me. Her man looking ass. And I want certain details to come out, like what the fuck, like what popped that off in less than 48 hours. And that's really why I ain't never fuck with too many bitches, because friend or foe, a lot of these girls was my foes. They really was. I could never put my finger on it. But I ain't never trust these bitches with no information or nothing. I mean, and I kind of got that from like elementary school. Like, these bitches is not my friends. They ain't never gonna be. Anytime it's a joke about me, they gonna laugh. I remember, hold on. I mean, it was multiple situations where bitches turned on me. So I never had more than two. I couldn't. Once you do, problems just start to appear out of nowhere. And I ain't never had no time for that. Keep that shit to yourself. I was trying to find something. Anyways. Oh, okay. I'm doing good on time. Of course, my light is dying. But, what else do I have? I have to re-upload the Noti Osama video. I wasn't ready. It was a few things and errors that popped up, and I still tried to upload it, but it just wasn't cutting it. So I have to re-upload that one, but I'm gonna do that after my birthday type of situation. I'm gonna do that afterwards. But since my birthday is on a weekday and on, school night and this, that, and the fourth, I'm not doing too much. I'm staying out the way. It's too much happening in the streets. My motherfucking light is dying. How fucking ghetto. Let me see. Um, 1 second. And yes, per request, I got. Let me see. I got me a microphone. So hopefully I don't have no more problems. Come on. Anyways. Whew. Oh, well, there we go. Everything is going. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. This is what really happens, though. This is legit what really happens. I need lights. So, I'm not going nowhere right this minute. Are you kidding me? If it ain't one thing, it's, you know what? I get distracted very easy. Whew. And y'all gotta let me know like what content y'all want to see in the next couple weeks, because I'm gonna be getting that together very soon. I was sick. Technically, I still am sick a little bit. I came down with a little cough and things like that. But ain't nothing no medicine can't fix. So yeah, I definitely want to know what y'all want to see, what y'all want me to talk about. I'm gonna start going live on Mondays and Wednesdays. And I'm gonna let y'all know beforehand, cause I'm really bad at that. I am extremely bad at that. I just pop up and here I am. But and once more details come out about Shanquilla's case and we have more movement, I will make a full video about it. I don't want to be in the same category as these other guys, cause I really feel for her. I feel for for all the people that got taken advantage of, you know, and being around and being around people that you might feel safe with, but they don't fuck with you for real. And that's the scariest type of situation to be in. Luckily, people in DC, they can't fake it for long. Like if they don't fuck with you, it's gonna come out. Period. If they don't fuck with you, it's just gonna come out instantly. So that's something that I can say that I appreciate DC for. I need to switch to tea. Whew. I should have had some more to talk about. I really should have. But I really just wanted to get it off my chest how I feel about all of this flood of content on the same thing. I don't never want to just be stuck on the same thing. And some people got scared because I was like, I don't have to talk about street legends anymore. They got scared like I'm not going to. And I will. It's just I don't want people to think that that's all there is to me to talk about. Is my fucking, like, what is going on? I can't see. Okay. Oh, how was y'all Thanksgiving? I totally forgot that was just the other, you know. I think I ate like 2 plates. I ain't even gonna cap. But it was pretty good. And see, my family don't really like get together like that no more. But I seen my uncle who I haven't seen for a minute. And I seen my brother. And that felt good. I mean, I don't really be needing too much, to be honest. Not well. Not well what? And see, being sick, I totally BS'd on skincare. So I'm a little, you know what I'm saying? But I don't never want that to stop me. I don't never want, no acne or what have you to stop me from connecting with y'all and seeing how y'all day going. But yeah, I mean, I wouldn't say I'm not family oriented. Like, I love my family, but I just be wanting more space and peace now. Oh my God, thank you. Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. I ain't got no donation like that in a minute. Thank you so much. I really appreciate that. What a perfect way to, keep the day going on. I'm going to have a pep in my step. And I appreciate that. Like, y'all seeing the potential in me, that's what makes me keep going. Because honestly, like, the algorithm on YouTube and how YouTube is set up, it could make a lot of people stop. And that's like the number one thing that I don't want to do. I don't want to get discouraged from low views or what have you. I don't want to get discouraged and stop. Because I genuinely love doing this. I love connecting with y'all. I love talking to people that, have a mindset that I can feel one with. You know what I'm saying? Because ain't nobody right there. Not even most of my family, I feel I can really talk to and, about anything. So that says a lot. Not even my own parents, like, they thought I was mute for a very long time. And they thought it was potentially something wrong with me, but it's like, I didn't want to, like, sometimes at a young age, I just didn't see the point in talking. If you gonna just shut down what the fuck I say or ignore it, like, I've always been like that. So it just feels good to have a space where, you feel comfortable growing and saying certain things that other people just wouldn't understand. They don't understand. And I mean, like, something so purely genuine that I see is my daughter and her, like, little, classmate friends. Oh, hello. Little classmate friends and how they are like just so genuine at that age. I don't know where it goes. I I don't know where people lose it at. You should see your friends as family. And if you don't see them as family, it's because, well, you don't trust them and you don't need to be around them. Because the thing that I be seeing is people are scared to be alone. That's one huge thing that I see on a daily. They scared to be alone. And that's why they be with people who they might not really care for. Scared to be alone. You feel complete when there's numbers attached to you. Nah. Too many personalities. Nobody got time for that shit. I ain't got time for a few girls wanting to jump on me and then the rest of the friends. Basically, it was no point in them being there if y'all wasn't gonna break that up. Like y'all, if y'all just gonna watch, I'd rather we not even like if we was talking about a trip to go on. I'd rather y'all say we gonna go and you can just do your own thing because we don't fuck with you. You won't catch me going out of the motherfucking country with these motherfuckers. That fucking dog get on my nerves. Them little dogs be so feisty. You gotta be your own friend. And that's all I be wanting people to know. And that's what I'm teaching my daughter. Like, you gotta be your own friend. Because the minute that you looking for somebody to have the same, like, way of being as you, they gonna fail you. It happened to me every single time. No lie. Every single time. I mean, we in a day and time where it's cousins killing cousins. Listen, even if it's family sometimes, that don't mean that y'all supposed to be like around each other or still, going out together and stuff like that. Maybe family just supposed to be family and y'all see each other, at the cookout or something. And I be cool with that. I don't see myself as fake. I really don't, cause I don't necessarily talk to my cousins. So why would I even go out of the country with them? Why is this light flashing like that? I'ma always be honest. I fell out with a cousin of mine like a year ago. And it wasn't like no fallout like fuck you, bitch. Nah, it wasn't nothing like that. But it's like once you show me who you are as an adult, because I knew who you was as like a preteen, but once you show me who you are as an adult and it's not the type of person that I want to align myself with, I don't care if you family or not. Like, I know what type of friend I am, but I don't know what type of friend anybody else is. And it is a dangerous thing because we are raising our children to have better or more than we had, but in turn it's almost like they become so sheltered to the point where they get signs that people is not fucking with them like that. And they still just, Don't put. I can't even. We put. They grow up so sheltered. This light is pissing me off. They grow up so sheltered that it's almost like they don't think about the possibilities. I thought about the possibilities before the possibilities became possibilities. But that's how I was raised. So sometimes it's like how we was raised, we do gotta implement some of that. Not all of it, not all the toxicity. But we do have to, we gotta take it to the old school. Not to the extreme, but to the old school. Cause I mean, if we still here today, lonely or not, we still here today. Cause we smart. You know what I'm saying? We smart enough. And don't let, I mean, we say that in situations with dating too. Like don't let being lonely make decisions for you and you end up dead. Okay? I don't care if I'm 40 or 45, 50 and alone. I'm not just going to meet somebody online and think everything. Because I could get got. Period. I mean, I don't even know how they could lie to the mom like that. Damn. What do y'all think? This is an episode of Law and Order? I don't know what people be thinking. What time is it? Okay, I'm good. I really have no idea what people be thinking. Like, do you really think that you could just say that and an autopsy is not going to show what it is and what it's not? That's crazy. But yeah, I feel like I'm ranting at this point. I will come back, of course, with a video of me just talking solely about one thing or another. And again, I want y'all to let me know what y'all want to see from me. I seen a few things that I might want to cover. And I will be starting to record for this week and for next week soon. So I want y'all to definitely jump on my community and tell me what y'all want to see. I got a microphone now. Let me show y'all. Because I'm just like press. Oh, shit. Dave Chappelle is so ignorantly funny. I love Dave Chappelle. He said something. He said tiki torch whites. I fucking died. I have not heard that one. I love me some Dave Chappelle. And people thinking that they can cancel a legend like Dave Chappelle when he came out in the era of don't give a fuck. I said what I said. Good luck. Good luck. They tried. The LGBT people, they tried. They tried. They tried to cancel him. But it's like, that's like canceling a Bernie Mac. You can't do that either. Like, and I wish he was still alive. Rest in peace. Rest in peace to all of the folks. But rest in peace to Bernie Mac, though. That's one motherfucker that, man, I wished he was my family. I had me some funny uncles, though. Don't get me wrong, but I wish he was my family. Funny as hell. He would have, I mean, his character just is beautiful. Fucking beautiful. But I'm talking about this and that. I gotta start getting ready to go. I gotta pick up my little one at 3:40. But you know, a girl's gotta get ready and things like that. I'm thinking about going live tomorrow. But if not, I will be posting on my story on here. Y'all can follow me on Instagram. And I am taking donations. Now, after my birthday, I repeat, I am going to start applying pressure. Okay. I want to be like the hood reporter, like the hood news reporter. But in order to do so, I gotta stop cussing and stuff like that. I really want to evolve. You feel what I'm saying? So I'm going to start. I want to start doing the what's that shit called? The channel memberships, all of those things, merch and donations on here, so I can get that super chat up. You feel what I'm saying? But I am taking donations. Okay, I am taking donations. I really want to make myself laugh. I don't know what's going on. I am taking donations. Okay. Let me just go ahead and say it for the third or fourth time. My Cash App is Lovely Rebel with 3 L's at the end. So let's make some, shake some. Happy birthday to me. I am turning 26 in less than 24 hours, and I feel blessed. I, I feel blessed. That's it. That's all. So thank y'all so much for rocking with me. And I will be back. Now, the next video that I drop, it'll probably be on Thursday, and that's Nodi Osama. So make sure that y'all show love on that one. And y'all gonna see me. Have a good day, y'all.